Well, in case you didn't think 2020 could get any worse, we do have now a live anime adaptation, or live action anime adaptation of One Punch Man. I'm not sure if you've seen the articles yet. I know some people didn't, so that's why I'm making this video, and I kind of want to make this kind of short and sweet and really just get a discussion going in the comments, because I really want to hear what your guys' feedback is. I know you probably came to this video to see what my feedback is, and I'll give you my feedback, but really I want to use this as a kind of discussion video. So my name is EastCoastManga, and let's get right into it. So there's a bunch of articles out right now. I'm going to go by this Yahoo Entertainment article. There's other articles you can check out. I'll leave this one in the description if you want to check it out after this video, or while you're watching this video, if you want to check it out and just put this in the background. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. Now, I don't mean to be too harsh, but I just feel like live action anime adaptations has just never gone right. To my knowledge, I can't even think of one like good one. I mean like actually good one. If you know one, leave it down in the comments. I can think of a bunch of animated adaptations, whether it's anime shows being developed into movies or manga being developed into anime. There's a bunch of great adaptations, but those are all animated. But apparently Sony Pictures thinks they can produce something that a lot of other people have failed at doing. So Sony's going to be kind of like the headline company, I guess you could say, that's going to be producing the One Punch Man movie. The writers are going to be the same writers as the ones who wrote Venom, so that's going to be, so that'd be Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner. I actually haven't watched that yet. I should, but I just haven't. It's not on any of the platforms I watch, but I think it did pretty well, especially for like a Sony movie. And the head producer on this is going to be, it's going to be Avi Arad. Avi Arad, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But apparently he's been in the production with a lot of Marvel movies and just Marvel stuff in general. Also had some video game related movies. They were saying, the article says that he's helped produce Marvel licensed content, and then also some video game content or inspired content, so like Mass Effect, Uncharted, and Metal Gear Solid. Another thing that usually does not work out well is movie adaptations based off of video games. Usually doesn't work out well. I think there's a couple that have worked out well. I think Silent Hill might have one or two. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge movie buff. I'm not like a movie nerd, and I don't mean that in any type of like derogatory meaning, but honestly, I think they're probably going to butcher this. I just don't think it's going to go well. I mean, you know, personally, I think this is going to be a really hard adaptation to make, just because One Punch Man already has a ton of scrutiny on it, because you know, the art in the manga is amazing, and people love the animations and the art in Season 1. From what I hear, a lot of One Punch fans just hate Season 2's animations, and some of them like don't even want to watch the season or finish the season because of how bad it is. So while I think some One Punch fans may be happy this is happening, I think some other ones, but I think some fans are going to be very, very skeptical, because, I mean, the series is already screwed up in terms of Season 2, and I really do think they're going to need a bounce back. I don't think this is it. Although, to be honest, there's no release date for this film, so with this whole virus situation, this movie may not even release for the next 2 years. You know, we could see this releasing in 3 years from now, because not only does the movie have to be written, but it also has to be filmed and edited and all that kind of stuff, and you really can't do any filming right now, and who knows when that's going to even be able to start. So I know it sounds like I'm being very negative, and I am. You know, I do think it does have a chance to make it. I do think it has a chance to be good. I don't know. I mean, it's hard enough, even with DC and Marvel films, to like make those good. I know we've been extremely lucky with the last, you know, bunch of Marvel films being really, really good, between the actors and the writing and the storytelling. But it took a long time for that to get to where it is. Like, there's a lot of absolutely terrible Marvel and DC films. But, you know, do I think that at some point there is going to be a really, really good live-action adaptation done, you know, in the next couple of years based off of anime? I do think that's a possibility. So I think, you know, this could make it. I just think this is a really tough series to do that on, and I do think there are like other series that may be a little easier. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but if we made it this far, I would love to hear like what you guys think of this situation and how you think it's going to turn out. But I would also like to hear, you know, what anime or manga would you actually like to see a good real life adaptation of. Me personally, I think Vinland Saga would be absolutely sick, and I don't think that would be one of the harder mangas or animes to adapt into a film. But go ahead and leave it down in the comments, and I will see you guys later.